You know, have you ever stopped to think that a group's biggest strength might actually be its differences, not how everyone's the same? Well, today we're going to dig into a really cool piece of timeless wisdom that explores exactly that. It's a proverb that kind of starts out as a riddle, but trust me, it ends with a massive truth about how we all live and work together. So let's get into it.
Okay, so here it is. This is the original Pashto script. That's a language spoken in Afghanistan and Pakistan. Now, just looking at it, it's this beautiful string of symbols, right? But tucked away inside this one little phrase is a lesson that is totally universal. Any ideas what it could be saying?
And here we go, the big reveal. The la spinza goti barabar navi. It means the five fingers of the hand are not equal or alike. I mean, it's such a simple thing, isn't it? Go on, look at your own hand right now. Every single finger is different. And that super simple fact holds such a deep, deep truth about, well, all of us.
All right, to really get a feel for this idea, we're going to jump into a classic story. It's about a potter and his five, you guessed it, very different sons. This is where that proverb really starts to make sense.
So first up, we've got the eldest son. This guy is the powerhouse of the family. He's strong, he's bold, and his job, well, it's the toughest one physically, mixing all that heavy clay.
Then you have the second son, who was pretty much the exact opposite. He didn't have that same brute strength, but what he did have was incredible patience and a super steady hand. His gift was all about the art, painting those tiny, intricate details that made their pottery so famous. And then there's the third son. He's just a ball of energy, right? Always quick on his feet, which was absolutely essential for the super fast-paced job of loading the kiln and keeping that fire burning perfectly, a job that takes both speed and stamina. Now, the fourth son, he was the quiet one, the observer. While everyone else was rushing around, he had this incredible eye for spotting the tiniest, almost invisible flaws in the clay. You know, little imperfections that could make a pot crack in the heat. He saved so many pieces from being ruined. And last but not least, the fifth son. Now, his talent wasn't with clay or fire at all. It was with people. He was gentle, he was kind, and that made him the perfect face for the business. He's the one who dealt with all the customers and made absolutely sure everyone walked away with a smile. But there was a problem brewing. One day, the eldest son, the strong one, goes to his father totally frustrated. He just doesn't get it. He sees his brother's different skills not as strengths, but as weaknesses. He's thinking, why isn't everyone a powerhouse like me? And that question, that's really the heart of this whole story.
So the father, being a wise old potter, doesn't get mad. Nope. He sees this as a perfect teaching moment. He decides he's going to answer his son's question, but not just with words, with a simple, really powerful demonstration.
So he just holds up his own hand and starts to break it down. Look, he says, the thumb is strong. You need it to grip anything, but it's short. The index finger points the way, but it's pretty weak on its own. The middle finger gives you reach. The ring finger is for delicate work, and the little finger, yeah, it's small, but it can get into places the others just can't. See? Each one is different, and every single one is vital. And then he brings it all home with the real heart of the lesson. He looks at his sons and says, "You are all my fingers." He didn't see their unique talents as separate or unequal. He saw them as crucial parts of a whole. Their differences, that wasn't a weakness. That was the family's greatest strength. And boom, just like that, it was like a light switch flip for the eldest son. He finally got it. His brother's patience wasn't a weakness. Another brother's gentle nature wasn't a flaw. They were all essential pieces of a team that actually worked. And just like that, the harmony was back.
Okay, so let's pull back from the story for a second and look at the bigger picture. This tale of the potter's sons is the perfect illustration of the proverb's main idea. Difference is not the same thing as division.
You know, in the cultures where this proverb grew up, it's not just some nice saying. It's a really practical tool for everyday life. It's used as a gentle nudge to be a bit more tolerant of different opinions or to explain why, siblings can be total opposites. It's a reminder to lead teams by embracing all the different skills, not by trying to make everyone conform.
So, the big question is, how do we use this ancient wisdom today? Well, in our jobs, it's all about building teams with a mix of different skills. In our families, it's about celebrating each other's unique personalities instead of getting annoyed by them. And if you're a leader, it means your job is to harmonize all those different talents, not try to force everyone into the same box.
And here's the absolute key takeaway. A hand works because the fingers are different. It's that mix of strength and reach and dexterity that makes it so useful. And it's exactly the same with any group of people. Our differences are our collective strength.
All right, so now let's turn this around and point the lens right back at ourselves. Because this proverb, it isn't just a nice story. It's kind of a mirror. It's asking us to really think about our own role in the families and teams we're a part of.
So I really want you to think about this for a second. In your own life, your family, your work, your friends, which finger are you? Are you the strong thumb, always there for support? Maybe you're the index finger, the one who points the way. Or are you the quiet one, who notices all the important details? Or maybe you're the one who just brings everyone together. What's your unique, essential strength?
And here's a thought that might be even more important. What about the people around you? How can we all stop wishing they were more like us and start really appreciating them for the unique finger that they are? How can you help the hand that you're a part of work even better together?
Because in the end, that's the timeless wisdom packed into this simple proverb. Real strength, it isn't found in everyone being the same. It's found in our differences, woven together to create something so much stronger and more capable than any single one of us could ever hope to be on our own.